That could have been the intro.
The Street Center podcast. We back.
Oh,
Look, I know y'all missed this, and we've been dealing with some shit, technical difficulties and all that shit, but we back.
we
We
back.
about to
Happy
give y'all a run through of some shit that's going on out here in the sports world. And I just got to say, I'm starting the pie with D Rose.
Starting the pie with D Rose.
We kicking it off with D Rose. Derrick Rose,
What's
the
going on?
youngest,
What's going
the
on, D-Rose?
youngest MVP.
Ever.
The nigga was like a baby and was like, this my league now. Give me that MVP. Give me MVP.
They thought he was a baby, but he wasn't
They
a
thought
baby.
he was a baby.
He was a young bull, just a young bull.
He was a young boy.
He was a young bull.
He's a young boy. He came out here to let y'all know this my league now.
Right.
Like,
So
the
Mr.
nigga
Derrick
was just nasty. He was just nasty, like at guard, playing point guard.
playing point guard. He was one of the reasons I started watching basketball, you know what I'm saying? Around that time, I was a young boy myself, a youngin'.
I was like, God damn, who's this nigga? Make you want to go watch all his games.
I didn't watch that much basketball. I you know what I'm saying? Watched a lot of football, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't watch that much basketball. Started seeing that young man, that young bull.
That young bull started wilding out.
Playing point guard like he was LeBron James.
And then they tried to do him dirty, like, nah, you're a rookie. You can't win MVP, cuz. Why not?
Why not? I'm him.
He is Himothy.
Youngest MVP.
Hold on.
One of the best point guards we ever seen on the board.
Look at this shit. Like, he didn't care who the defender was. It doesn't matter who the defender was, who the team was, how big they thought they was. He was closing niggas out. Good person. He ain't stand a chance.
7-footers, get out the way. Derrick Rose.
It doesn't matter who you are. LeBron James, Kobe, Jordan. It doesn't matter who you are.
And he had a wide open package. He had a crazy layup package, a crazy dunk package. So that even if he was,
and he wasn't even that big.
Wasn't that big, but he was strong and he was
strong and he was colossal. He was colossal big.
Right.
Nah, but I had to start the pie today. He got his jersey retired last night. The big number 1 will never be worn by a bull ever again.
Well deserved.
And understandably so. Round of applause.
Basketball legend for the streets.
D Rose, baby. D Rose. We're gonna start getting into that NBA bag after football season's over. But right now, it's just about D Rose. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy talk. All right. Now that we got that out the way, I just have one question for you, man.
Talk to me.
I got one question. The fuck are the Steelers doing?
Steelers?
Mike McCarthy? You go from Mike Tomlin, and then you go get Mike. You should have just you should have just told Tomlin he could keep his job. Then he probably wouldn't have stepped down.
But you know what, Dre? You know, before we even get to the new hire, you know what I'm saying, just discussing Tomlin, they say that he actually did, you know what I'm saying, died to step down. Like it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, just for the media and everything, for him to say that he stepped down. They said that he actually stepped down. And it sounds like he's either going to be looking to chill for a little bit or go into media or either he just wanted a different coaching job somewhere else.
I mean, that's cool or whatever.
And that's one thing.
I can feel that. But I feel like he did that because he thought they was going to fire him. That's what I'm saying. Y'all should just let that man know you cool, your job cool. You ain't gotta, you ain't gotta do nothing crazy.
I don't think so. I mean, he might have wanted new scenery too. I mean, cause honestly, I don't know how much control he has over, you know, drafts and trades and free agents.
I'm sure he had
a lot like that.
For real. Come on, we're talking about Tomlin.
He's had to deal with a lot as far as the kinds of players he's gotten, the egos he's had to deal with, the quarterbacks he's had to deal with.
But he did it.
But it wasn't a easy coaching job in the NFL. It was one of the tougher coaching jobs, and he handled it beautifully, I felt like, throughout the year.
Yeah, coaching the Steelers, always having to win. And he did win. And always winning seasons.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And they've been through the quarterback ringer just as much as any other team. They ain't been right.
They ain't been right since Ben left.
Right. They haven't had a solid guy since Ben. So you know, you're never sure where to place the blame, especially when you're talking quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's had a tough go of it as well. And I feel like I feel like if he did truly make this decision, I understand it because, like I said, it might have been time for a change. And he might look, sometimes you can look at an organization or look at something that you've been a part of and say, you know what, it's me. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? I no longer have what it takes to thrive in this environment. I no longer have
right,
what it help this company thrive. It's going to need new leadership. It's going to need a change of direction. He might have been self-aware enough to say that and say, I like the Steelers organization, but I also know that we're not going, this isn't going any further. We're not going to be better.
right. Okay.
Um, if it keeps going the way it's going. And if a change needs to be made, then sometimes you got to make the change yourself and say, I'm gone.
Maybe you are the change.
Maybe you are the change.
And I
You know,
get that with I mean, when
yeah,
you with, one company or one team or organization for so long, sometimes you be like, "You know what? I mean, let me get up through." You know what I mean? It's been cool, but maybe we should just not be. Because there's probably a lot of tension going on because they haven't been winning playoff games like they usually do, and they ain't been looking the same
right. Now,
like
Mike,
like we're used to seeing them.
replacing him with Mike McCarthy is beyond me. I don't get it. I don't think that's going to help them any. I don't think it's going to
I
change their
think
situation.
that's another way for them to try to keep Aaron,
And I
which
don't
is
think they're
stupid.
trying to do that either. I think he's exhausted his talents, his age. I feel like it's already gotten to him. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard enough to build around him when he's
Yeah,
already
because he need
one
everything.
foot out. You know what I'm saying? There is no building around Aaron Rodgers. They can try to add a couple of pieces here and there next season. Take away a couple pieces, add a couple pieces, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take them over that hump that they weren't able to get over this year. And I think honestly, some of that was even miracle based because they shouldn't have made it as
There's
far
no
as
way.
yeah, they shouldn't have made it as far as they did.
I don't I think well, here's the reason why they made it. The rest of the division was fucking up. I mean, you had the Browns, the Ravens wasn't what the Ravens have been, and then the Bengals do what the Bengals always do somehow, even with all the talent they got. They didn't get her done.
Correct. That's why I say some of this shit's miracle based because they shouldn't have beat the Ravens at all. That the Ravens
No.
should have walked
No.
away from the game and
Uh,
beat uh AFC championship right now. That's how that should have went.
right. Right. So a lot of that is just like Aaron, he ain't that dude. And just like we was talking about Tomlin, sometimes it's just, hey, I had a great career. I'm gonna hang my cleats up. And
Hang him up.
that's what I think he need to just do. And I think the Steelers is in trouble. Mike McCarthy, come on, man. I'm not saying he's not a bad coach, but I'm just like, that's not the move I was expecting them to make. I'm thinking somebody younger, somebody with a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just Mike McCarthy just don't.
At most,
Ah,
what does is the same thing he's always done, and that's 500 type seasons. You know what I'm saying? We're
yeah,
going to be he might make the playoffs. If he does make the playoffs, they're gonna be out in the first round, first 1 or 2 rounds, most likely wild card round. If they make it, they'll be put out in the wild card round. That's
right.
how that's how I see that going for them over the next few seasons, not just next season. If they hire Mike McCarthy, that's gonna be how it goes for them the next few seasons.
Yeah, he gonna win some games. He gonna make it to the playoffs.
Right.
He ain't gonna make it out of there, especially if Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see McCarthy with what Favre and Rodgers. I mean, when you got them as your quarterback, that make life easier.
Right. And I might be and it might be a different tune if this was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
8,
10, 15 years ago.
but no,
Now,
I don't think so.
so I don't know. Maybe they just because I do feel like when you have to find somebody to replace Mike Tomlin, you do got to go get somebody with a little bit of background, a little bit of you know what I mean. But when
Yeah,
you look at the league now, all these head coaches is some young bulls who was from this tree and they used to coach with this guy and they was a
right.
defensive coordinator over here and they've been all you know what I'm saying?
And
And
that
I
seems
think that's the way to
uh,
go.
and yeah, that seems to be a winning formula. That seems to be the formula for success. You know what I'm saying? These guys that are brought up under winning coaches that create these great programs for coaching and leadership. That seems to
Yeah.
be the way to
Unless you
go.
can find a player like Vrabel, an ex-player like Vrabel.
But that's the same thing, they are in the same vein. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy, being a player who, you've been playing for a long time, you played in different leagues, you know what I'm saying, high school, college, NFL. It's almost the
Yeah.
same as being in the system. coach, if you're paying attention, that if you're observant, if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
learning the game
Especially
like
when
you
you
should
Mike
be.
Vrabel and you had to be the defensive quarterback.
Exactly, exactly. When you playing positions like
Smart guy.
quarterback and backer and you know what I'm saying, any one of those positions who playing calls and just and have to know the calls well and know everybody's position. Yeah, you could be a great defensive coordinator one day. You could be a great
Yeah,
offensive coordinator, which will lead you to being a good head coach, or it should.
should anyway.
Right. Should
But
anyway.
yeah, I just don't know, man. But the rest of the like these coaching hires is a little bit wild to me. And I see McDaniel went and chose to be a coordinator. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that either, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it because
I guess it's gonna help him and he just get to
right,
worry about the offense, which is, his bread and butter. He's good with offense, obviously.
right. And I also feel like he might understand that if he goes into another head coaching position right now
Mhm.
and fails again over the next, you know what I'm saying, within this next contract that he's signing, if he's
Right.
and you know what I'm saying, as horrendously as he did before, there won't be another head coaching position.
Nope.
So
So you think that's why he doing it? Let me take a step back
I feel
from
like
head coaching.
I feel like even if it's not, I feel like it could be a part of the reason, but even if a part of the reasoning, but even if it's not, I feel like it still has to be in the back of his mind. And I feel like it does make sense for him because, you know, like this, he has a coordinator position. If he's able to thrive there, then next time the coaching carousel comes up, others gonna be looking at him for a head if he's able to be where he's at right now.
Successful wherever because he going to LA.
Right. And not
And
and
I
I
feel like LA did need a kick in the ass because they
yeah,
had like the talent.
yeah.
Wasn't nothing going on.
They
Like
have a very accurate quarterback, a regular season quarterback, who, we didn't get a chance to talk about last week, but again, stuck up in the fucking playoffs. So yeah, man, they do need um uh
that Chargers team is wild to me.
they might need some more aggressive play calling on offense. They might need some trickier play calling on offense, and that might help them out. I don't see it because I
I
don't
mean, what we talk about? That quarterback coach relationship. Now I
right,
don't know the relationship between I don't know if the relationship between Harbaugh and Herbert is what it needs to be. I know he loves his quarterback. He's already mentioned that and stuff like that. And he always, you know what I mean? They kick it and stuff like that.
right,
But I don't know if it's where it needs to be when we talk
right,
about stuff on the field or his offensive coordinator. I don't know where they was at. But McDaniel and Herbert,
right.
they might be able to, and give them some other weapons. They
Yeah.
might be able to do
I don't
something.
see
But I
it
wasn't, I
translating in
wasn't
the
expecting that. I thought he was gonna get a coaching job, head coach.
yeah. I don't see it translating in the playoffs for both of them because I feel like Herbert just doesn't have it. He clearly doesn't have that X factor when it comes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that was
but
another
I can
team
see them.
everybody was sucking off.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I could see them putting up historical type numbers in the regular season
Yeah.
with with McDaniel, but like I said, it's not. I don't think it's going to translate, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Well, not hopefully. I don't really care about either one of them, the team or the coach or Herbert.
What about Salah to the Titans with Cam Ward,
That sounds like
defensive coordinator?
that sounds like more of the same. I'll be honest with you. So I mean, what has he done to say that he will be able to take this rookie, not rookie anymore, but this young quarterback, um, and do something different than what we've seen him do in the past with young quarterbacks.
Right. Because it didn't look good. It ain't
Right.
looked good.
He's a
Now his
defensive
defensive mind is cool. That's cool. Defense coordinate some shit. But
right.
I
That's
just don't think he got that head coaching thing.
right. Yeah, and that defense isn't bad. That defense can keep them in some games, especially if they, get somebody with a little bit more of a defensive mind and he's able
I
to.
mean, the Niners defense with all the injuries, it was still out there playing.
I'm talking about the Titans defense too.
No, I'm just saying. I was saying the Niners
Right.
did, you know what I
Well,
mean? They did their thing. with injuries and stuff like that, and they still look formidable. But I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Everybody ain't meant to be the head coach.
Yeah, right,
Everybody ain't meant to do that job.
right. And
And
honestly,
I don't know.
see, I see all of these changes at coach, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not seeing enough, or we'll see it later. But I would have to see what Sella and that management group or that ownership group is able to do to add pieces to Cam's offense to help him out.
They
Um,
should be able to. They got some draft picks.
they got some draft picks,
They
but then
should have money. Who the hell y'all paying?
that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Who are there going to be smart decisions made, smart choices? You know what I'm saying? Or is it going to be Keon Coleman type choices that get you fired in the next few years?
Yeah, because McDermott, they started releasing the hounds about that motherfucker after his firing.
Right,
And then the owner was just like, yeah, that was a coach's decision. Keon Coleman that was the coaches wanted him.
right.
And
So
I'm
now
sitting there like, damn, throw a nigga under the bus much?
not only did he throw his coach under the bus, but now he's throwing Keon Coleman under the bus because he only
I mean, Keon Coleman got under the bus.
he 2 years in.
He called out that he was under the bus.
He's two
And then
years.
everybody came and saw.
Keon Coleman is 2 years in.
Yeah, but he be fucking up. And I think that's on and off the field.
He's still a young guy. He do be fucking up. But also I feel like
That's why that question got to get brought up. Were you the one that drafted Keon? Nah, that was the coaches. Don't
right,
stick that on me. Fuck that. I
right,
didn't want that motherfucker. I didn't want him at all because he didn't produce. Josh
yeah,
Allen needed one guy to be a guy.
right. But who made the decision to get rid of Diggs? Who was making the decisions before Keon Coleman? Because that's not why y'all are here. He's
Y'all
still
needed Coleman because you got rid of Diggs. So who got
right.
rid of Diggs to make us have to go out and get Coleman?
Exactly, because Keon Coleman still put up 400 or 500 yards. Not great. That's not good. 400 or 500
Yeah.
yards. But
Not when you're supposed to be the number one on the team.
he's but he should have never been.
But that's what they went and did.
They went and drafted him to fill a void.
But the void
You
was we
can't-
need a number
you-
one.
when come on now. We drafting receivers to take us to the playoffs?
No, to help us in the playoffs because we got Cook,
Okay.
we got
Okay.
Josh Allen, but we need a receiver. We need a number one receiver. We can't have a bunch of number threes out here
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying though. Why did we get to that point? How did we get to the point where we
because
need
somebody decided to let
where
Diggs go. It was probably a money thing. Diggs was probably like, I need this. And they was like, well, shit, we paying Josh, so we holler at you.
it should have it's not even just that though, Dre. They should have been this is a this has been going on for years where they've been getting to the playoffs. They have a superstar quarterback. They're losing
They
close
got Cook.
they're losing they losing close games in the playoffs. They lose to the Chiefs by 3 or whatever, by 1 point, by a field goal, by you know what I'm saying, fourth quarter drive. They losing.
All I know is Josh Allen is out of the playoffs, and he ain't have to go through no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar Jackson.
Right.
He let these young little whippersnappers come in and get his chance at a chip. This was his year, and I said it right here on the pod. I said, if this motherfucker go lose,
Right. And I'm not blaming Keon Coleman for all them turnovers.
hell nah, you can't.
I'm blaming Josh Allen for them turnovers because
I am.
he was super accurate in the game before that.
Because let me tell you what I tell you. Don't be the reason we lose. Because it's a team sport. But Josh Allen, you the reason. That's why he's sitting up there crying.
Right. But and the game before that, you throwing 80%. You had a super clean game.
You was ready, prepared for this game, I guess.
Right here for this game. You come out this game, you look sloppy. You think you're going to
Y'all
have
didn't prepare.
a day. You wasn't going to have a Superman type day.
You ain't know your opponent in this game.
Exactly.
And it showed.
Exactly.
Because what the hell are you doing, man? You can't turn the ball over in the playoffs. You turn the ball over in the playoffs, I don't care how many times you turn it over, you're toast.
Exactly.
So
TJ
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's a lot. And Josh gonna have a rough offseason, and so is the Bills organization.
They gonna have a rough offseason, and I don't think they're gonna even be as good as they were last season. To be honest with you,
I don't know. All I do know is
because now they have to hire a new head coach.
who probably gonna bring a whole new everything in.
It's gonna be a new program, which is fine, but they're also giving Josh Allen the ability to choose his next head coach. He's
hope-
sitting in meetings, which makes sense from a respect point of view when you're showing respect to your superstar quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
You want him in on that head coaching decision, obviously.
That should be always when
Right,
you're dealing with a franchise guy like Josh Allen,
right.
Lamar Jackson.
But are we choosing somebody that's gonna help us win, or choosing somebody that we like and that we think we can get along with?
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I hope somebody that Josh has a connection with, or Josh says, "Hey, I think we can win with this program or these schemes and this, that." Because remember what I told you, man. The coach got to come in and be like, "All right, this is my quarterback. This is what we need to do to win."
right,
Not, I'm coming in with my program. Get with the program. Get down or lay down. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But we're
This is
gonna do
where y'all
this my
this
way.
this is where y'all failed last season. This is where I can help you improve on those failures.
Exactly.
It
That's what
don't
the coach got to come in and do.
honestly, I'm not into all the buddy buddy shit. I'd rather have a leader come in that don't give a fuck about my feelings, don't
Or
give a
my
fuck.
stat
Right, he don't care about our friendship and our relationship. Our relationship is gonna be fine if we're winning.
if we're
Trust me.
winning. You don't
If we're
hear nothing when we
our relationship
winning.
gonna be perfect. Trust me. If you come in here and start saying, "Hey, Keon Coleman, you just ran the wrong fucking route. Get out.
Sitting in the film session. Keon, what's that? You didn't even block. Get get
Get out.
get out. Get out of the film room.
Get out." I want a leader to come and say, "Hey, Josh Allen,
You
hey,
fumbled the ball.
I'm not your buddy. You can't throw this many interceptions and fumble the ball. You
And
can't."
just look not ready for the game. Like fuck the turnovers, bro. You just didn't look ready at no point in that game. You just looked disheveled like you ain't never seen that defense before in your life.
Right, and we steady talking about he don't have no help and things like that, but he does have one of the best running backs in the league in his
One of the
backfield.
best. Got good tight ends.
Got good tight ends.
He not running for his life a lot of times like some of these quarterbacks.
Even when he is running for his life, I'm not even sure if it's if it's all the way um I'm not sure if that's valid.
His line's
What he's
fault.
supposed to be doing. No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's true.
what I'm saying is some of these quarterbacks need to learn to get the ball out faster.
Yep.
Take
Sitting
take
back there
risk.
patting it,
Right.
trying to
You
make
had
lunch.
if as soon as he getting out of his route, you let that thing go, that lessens the opportunity for interceptions. When you standing in
Right.
the pocket waiting, trying to find something, you giving us the opportunity to turn around, see you. Now, not only do I have my man covered, which I already had, that's why the ball isn't in the air, but now
Yep.
I get you and this man that I'm covering.
Not to mention you've been back there
That-
so long that
that-
the D line about to get to you.
exactly. Now they hunting you down, and all I got to do is see where you throw the ball up in the air because you putting it up for grabs.
Bad business. Making bad business decisions at the wrong times. The other thing that's crazy to me is because we were just talking about, do you get to pick your coach as a franchise quarterback? What's up with the Ravens? Jesse
Hey,
Minter?
hey,
You think that was a Lamar decision?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Jesse Minter.
Cause I don't think they have any relation or past history at all.
Really?
I don't think so. Hold on, I'm looking at this fool. He was the
I
defensive
that,
coordinator, another defensive coordinator for the Chargers from last year and the year before.
the only thing about the Ravens is I'm not sure if they had a coaching problem.
I don't think it was a coaching problem either.
I don't think it was a coaching problem. So I don't see them firing Harbaugh, adding an unknown coach, unproven coach. I
You
don't
know
see. I'm not saying it
because
won't work, but I don't see Lamar Jackson. I feel like needs a really good offensive minded coach because as good as he is, their offense doesn't always look as great as it should. They have a
and they
lot
be
of
doing
offense
they be
and
doing silly shit.
exactly. A lot of times you look at that offense on paper, you look at that offense come onto the field, you look at that offense in the first quarter or second quarter sometimes, and you're like, damn, they should be overpowering these guys.
Yeah.
But then you get things like Derrick Henry fumbling at random times, you drop passes, you get so honestly, maybe it is a culture thing because maybe it's a new mentality. Maybe that Ravens team needs a new mentality, and that may help with the new coach. Like I said, this is the unproven guy, so it's yet to see.
I mean, my whole thing is I don't know if the Chargers defense looked that good.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he must have had a fantastic interview. I'm looking at his career here as coaching.
He
He
must have.
began at Notre Dame. He was a defensive interim coach for one season. Then he went to Cincinnati. He was the linebackers coach. Hold on. Then he went to Indiana State, where he's a linebackers coach, and then became D coordinator at Indiana State. Then he went to Georgia State. I guess their defense was good, but it's Georgia State. Like, I'm just not seeing like he was a defensive coordinator at Michigan for a year or so. Like, first of all, bro, you're not even staying in one place for too long.
And I get that because that's how you move up within that career field and when it comes to coaching. They move around a lot, especially when it comes to getting a higher paying job or
Oh,
just a
I
better.
see why he got the job. He used to coach for them before. He was an assistant there already with the Ravens.
Okay, right.
But I'm just not seeing enough where you should be brought in as the head coach and the quarterback is Lamar Jackson. Like, I'm just
Lamar,
not seeing enough on your resume. Like, the interview must have been great. You must have walked in there and talked your best shit.
he must have, and he must have a solid game plan. And like I said, he must have came in there and said things like, "Hey, this is where y'all failed. This is where I can help you improve with your failures."
Right.
And that might have sounded good to Lamar and that owners group.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You must have walked into the interview like, yo, I got this. I think I could do this with Lamar, and I think our offense can and should look like this. And they must have been like eating that shit up. Like, that sounds great. That's exactly what we need. Blah, 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 blah. Because I just don't see where he comes in to be a head coach for this team, especially when you're replacing Harbaugh.
Right. A proven coach who has Super Bowl under his belt.
Proven. And now he with the Giants. Now, what
Mhm.
you feel about that?
Thumbs up because
Thumbs up to the Giants or
thumbs up to the Giants.
Harbaugh?
Thumbs up to the Giants. Thumbs up to Harbaugh for making that
I don't
decision.
know if it's thumbs up to Harbaugh, but definitely thumbs up for the Giants.
I want to say thumbs up for Harbaugh because I feel like he has a good understanding and a good grasp of the league and how the league is going. I feel like that's how he kind of made that decision. You got your young quarterback, a
Jackson
young
Dart.
got a young backfield altogether. You got a young team.
Get a boot.
You know what I'm saying? You got young weapons. Um,
Neighbors.
right. He understands how to
Defense not too bad.
defense not too bad. He understands how to develop. He's definitely had some of the great defenses that we've seen over the years.
And they already okay good.
Right. So he should be able to handle it.
Or got weapons at least to be okay
Right.
good.
He should be able to add something to a defense.
For sure.
But yeah,
For sure.
I think that just shows that for Harbaugh, it shows that he understands where the league is going and what he needs to win. Um, he's going from the most mobile quarterback to still a mobile quarterback, and I think that's smart.
Yeah.
That means he don't have to change his playbook too much.
Well, I feel like he still need to do that though. Because Dart ain't Lamar. You know what I mean?
He's not Lamar,
And
but
plus some of that stuff wasn't working. So
right,
maybe something needs to change.
right.
You
He's
know what
not
I'm saying?
he's not Lamar, and I feel like Lamar might have been too much for Harbaugh. No, I'm just being honest because I feel like it was too many design runs, especially in the beginning when he was a great pocket passer. In college, he's always been a great pocket passer.
Right.
I'm saying in the beginning, yeah, people still trying to pretend like he couldn't be a pocket passer because his numbers was lower out of the pocket.
Right.
So I think Harbaugh a while to adjust to that, coming from Flacco to Lamar Jackson. Those are two completely different quarterbacks.
Right.
But I feel like this would be a nice game for Harbaugh. So I think he made a good decision. Plus, he gets a tough running back. And I feel like he does have some. There are some tough guys. They got some tough guys on that defense as well. Defensive
That's
line.
true. That's what I'm saying. They defense can be something.
Right. So I feel like he's getting guys that he feels like he can develop, but not just see when we talk about development in the NFL, even if some coaches feel like they can't develop players, which I feel like it's stupid, you certainly should be able to develop a team or, you know what I'm saying, a defense or an offense to be better.
He gonna change the structure of the Giants organization. That's for
Right.
sure. I believe that.
You should be able to develop chemistry as well. Help develop chemistry. As a head coach, that's one of your jobs. You should be helping develop chemistry. I think, yeah, I think he made. I think the Giants made a great decision.
Giants definitely made a great decision, but until we just talked about it, I wasn't so sure I liked his decision of going there. But I will say this: he just made that. He gonna make that a tougher division
Yes.
because now
You
you
like
got Because
You're
if
right
he
about
do what he got to do with the weapons he already got, and then he add a few more, now we talking about the Giants, the Eagles, the Cowgirls,
and
and
that's
the
the thing.
Commanders.
It already got tougher over the past 2 seasons for us, you know what
Because of
I'm
the
saying?
Commanders.
Right, because of the Commanders, and then because of, the drafts that the Giants did make.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true too. Because
it
they
wasn't
be in some of them games. They
it
beat
wasn't
some of the people in their division.
it wasn't no easy days in our division this year, except for maybe the, you know what I'm saying, well, not even the Cowboys. They're never easy. They never go away easy. We took a L.
Yeah,
Uh,
we could talk shit about the Cowboys, but they will keep you in a game.
they keep you in the game. They compete. Game in and game out. They compete.
Yeah.
So,
They
yeah,
hey, they got some dogs on the Cowboys. Like, let's keep it all the way above. Dak Tavius Prescott, you know what I mean?
yeah, things just got a little
I
bit
don't
tough.
know what's going on with their running backs, but he had a good year. They got 2 dog receivers, you know what I mean? And so if they can get that defense together, you're gonna be talking about the Cowgirls, the
Yeah.
Commanders. The Commanders gonna be back. Their quarterback was hurt. They'll be back. The
Yeah.
Eagles, shit. Fuck the Eagles. I don't know.
Don't say fuck the Eagles. They
I'm not
going.
gonna say fuck the Eagles. I'm not gonna say fuck the Eagles, but like,
No,
yo, they got exactly what was coming to them, and I tried to tell your ass, but they'll be back. You know,
and,
they got it.
and I feel like,
They got dogs.
and just to touch on that a little bit, the Eagles are the loser in that situation.
What you mean?
The-
Harbaugh on the Giants?
That AJ Brown situation.
Why the Eagles the loser?
He's a great receiver. Period.
But they got Devontae.
Period. They're if they're upset with him, they're upset with him because he says because he complains that he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah, but then he dropping balls.
No, 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 no. There was one bad game. He had one bad game, which every motherfucker in the world is allowed. Every motherfucker who's ever played in the NFL is.
Nah. But you can't do all that talking and jibber
Yeah,
jabber and
Dre,
then come out here and drop a
ball all
ball when
season.
we finally do get you the ball.
Dre, I ain't get the ball all season. When we talk
Hold on,
about
hold on. So you're not getting the ball, but then when I do try to get you the ball,
that's
you ain't
stupid.
ready for it. You ain't
Yeah,
ready.
you know what I call that? If I'm not getting the ball all season, and then come playoffs, you start throwing it my way every other possession. I'm gonna call that bad coaching.
Okay. Okay, all right. I hear you. All right, that's cool.
Because
I
when
give
we
you
talk
that.
about Greg, when we
But
talk
let's
about
keep it a buck though.
hear me out. When we
Let's
talk
keep it a
about
buck.
rhythm, we're not just talking about in game. We're not talking about okay, one or two passes. All right, now you in the rhythm. Rhythm is all
But let me tell you, all right, so let me put it like this. Let's take Jalen out of it. Let's take the Eagles out of it.
who
There's probably 7, 8 wide receivers in the league I'm taking before AJ Brown. I don't think the nigga is like this or even like this. I think him and his career is more like this. And I'm gonna tell you why.
you're
And
tripping.
you've said it too on this very podcast.
You're tripping.
AJ Brown not one of them receivers that's creating mad separation. He'd go up and get it one-on-one kind of 50-50 ball kind of receiver.
No, that is not what I said.
No, I'm telling you what I'm saying.
No, but let me
And
correct
what you've alluded
wrong.
to.
Correct you because you're wrong.
He not that receiver no more, bro.
Let me tell you why you're wrong though.
And we
He
gonna find out.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. He does get separation. I said he doesn't get separation because he's not the fastest, but he gets enough separation because he's a great route runner. He's a great route runner, one of the best route runners the league has ever seen, and he has
And that creates a little bit of separation. Because he's not fast enough.
And minus one game, the man has some of the best hands the league has ever seen. Let's just be honest. If we're looking at career,
He got some hands.
yeah, some of the best.
Had hands.
No, see, and that's what I'm saying. Now we talking about one game, dog.
No.
We
I
not-
ain't talking about one game.
He didn't have a
I'm not
bad
talking about one game.
hands
I'm
or
talking about AJ Brown as a receiver.
still has great hands.
That's
Yeah,
cool, but
show me another game.
no. It's not about the game.
Drop
I just think
balls,
that
like,
the guy, his career, his skills are starting to.
no, they're not. That's what I'm telling you. That's a falsity. He was not getting
Oh,
ball thrown away.
that's just from
Oh,
what I see. That's just from what I see.
and
When
I'm
I'm
telling
watching
you,
AJ Brown, I'm looking like,
I'm telling
yeah, and maybe it's this. Maybe his heart ain't in it no more. Maybe his heart
you,
wasn't in it with the Eagles.
tripping. It's not his play. I'm
He
telling
wasn't
you.
having fun anymore.
No, nigga, you're tripping. You're not watching football, nigga.
I'm watching.
If he gets 9 targets, he's getting at least 7 to 8 catches. But he's
Okay,
not getting targets.
gotta
That's
be
not his
wide
fault.
open. Does he have to be wide
No,
open for these targets?
no. Jalen Hurts has to pass the ball. Jalen Hurts has to pass the ball to him.
Listen. I think you too invested.
No.
I think your
I mean,
heart is in this.
it's over now. It's over now. He already leaving. He's out the door. But what I'm saying is, it was never him. He never lost a step. I promise.
So when they slide another receiver in there to go with Devontae, and they start going off, and A.J. Brown is with Kansas City,
And he's going off.
I don't think so.
Okay. Nigga, if he's with Kansas City, he going for
Nigga,
at least.
that's how the Chiefs coming back next year, nigga. They gonna go get an A.J. Brown.
He ain't going there. That ain't gonna happen. And that's the thing.
Could you imagine him with the rest of those receivers they got over there, them young bulls?
He about to end up on the Browns because he did all of this.
That's cool. Shador gonna get him the ball. Shador ain't gonna have no choice but to get him the ball because they probably not gonna get no other wide receiver or no other weapon.
That's the thing. If he was to get AJ Brown, he might go crazy, get 1,400 yards, 1,300 yards, something like that, receiving. But they still gonna be losing. And I wouldn't like that.
I don't think they're gonna be losing. They better get a new coach. Gonna come in. He gonna coddle Shador.
What's the name?
The defense still gonna be the defense. Huh?
What's the name? Deny that coaching job.
I'm saying, but they're gonna get a coach.
But who? That's gonna be very important. The who is gonna be very important, my nigga.
All right.
I know they gonna get a coach.
Hold on. I'm about to fuck you up with this. So does Shador get to help out with the head coach's search of
fuck no? I would say, and I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, as my opinion of Shador, I'm just saying they probably not doing that with Shador, not yet. Not quite.
They're not having that. Yeah, they're not playing that.
Yeah, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Now they might be talking to the guy. They're definitely talking to the guy because there's no head coach, right?
Okay.
Somebody has to be communicating with their quarterback that they've chosen to start next season.
Right. So shit, they probably go draft another quarterback this year, bro.
I don't think so.
It's the Browns, nigga. Nothing shocks me that they do.
They know any better, they would make one or two great trades, at least one great trade. I know they're not about to change their whole team, but they have to make at least one great trade and add a great piece to that offense.
Okay.
And Dre, I don't give a fuck if it's an offensive line, one or two. If they go get somebody in a somebody really good, like a really good receiver, really good slot, and a really good, great offensive lineman, I'll be okay with that.
Right. We're gonna see. Because like you said, they ain't got no coach yet. I don't even know who left worth talking about. But it's gonna be interesting who they pick as a coach. And what is he gonna be able to do in the organization?
Right.
Is he gonna be able to draft his guy? Is he gonna be able to get rid of this guy? Is he gonna be able to say, no, I don't want to do that? Or is he gonna be like, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy for for the Browns' sake and Shador's sake, I was hoping it was gonna be Harbaugh.
Okay.
Beyond that, I really don't know, Dre, unless Tomlin decides he wants to coach. I don't see him going to the Browns. Maybe for Shador.
I can see him going to the Browns for Shador
that division
and to be in that division.
I don't see him being. I think he respects that organization too much. I don't think he wants to be in that division.
He got to get traded anyway.
Who?
Tomlin.
He got to get traded.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he didn't get fired.
Okay. Wow.
So like the Steelers still like got rights to him.
Okay.
So in order to get Tomlin right now, you got to make a trade.
That's crazy.
We gonna coach for coach. Nah, give me Mahomes and Andy Reid for Tomlin.
Hey,
give me Lamar and that coach y'all just picked up for Tomlin.
Right.
But yeah, he can't just go walk on a team that he want and they can't just call him and be like, yo, we want you to be our coach. It has to be a trade or some shit I saw, which is crazy. I never heard about that.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But yeah, all this coaching shit is wild to me. But who the Browns pick? The Dolphins grabbed our defensive coordinator. I don't know about that because our defense is good, but it's just like, I don't know about defensive coordinators going to be head coaches sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the Jets.
Vrabel.
See, Vrabel's an anomaly. I'm gonna tell you why people don't give enough credit and respect to it. He played for the Patriots. He was part of that great organization.
Correct.
He's
Bingo.
seen how things. He's seen how things should be, what shouldn't be,
That's
and this is
correct.
how we win.
That's correct.
He was a winner as a part of that organization. So it's just like, and then he had practice with the Titans, and they weren't bad. They went to the playoffs. He didn't have a bad stint there. And then he had another great situation going back to that great organization he came from.
Right.
The quarterback isn't a scrub. He's not sorry. He can handle business.
Right.
He's a defensive guy. The defense looks good. You know what I mean? They run the ball. That's what.
As soon as Vrabel got a solid quarterback, man, the AFC
Because
champion.
I can't even mention or know who the fuck his quarterbacks were. What was it? Marcus Mariota?
Marcus Mariota was probably the best.
What?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Drake May is at least better than Marcus Mariota at this current state. You know what I'm saying? So, and we'll see more, in the championship games this weekend. But it's just like, bro, I don't like that for the Dolphins. I think they should have went a different way. Because then you should have just kept McDaniels.
Right.
Because I don't think the coaching was so much the problem. I think the quarterback thing was a problem.
They was
all that all field shit.
That whole building seemed like it was in a clusterfuck. It was all going to come apart at the end of this season. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily think it was a coaching thing. I think it was the whole organization, the team, the players, all field shit, on field shit.
Yeah.
Your quarterback ain't.
Yeah. But they
need to retire or go be a backup somewhere.
Right. Had to let McDaniels go. You know what I'm saying? Now,
bring in a defense coordinator. And I don't know what Hafley gonna do as a head coach. I know what he did as a defensive coach for us. Our defense looked good with or without Parsons, for real. They look great with Parsons, look good without him.
Right.
And a lot of times they wet the bed, though.
Exactly.
The Packers defense would just implode. It would just look crazy. Like they came out in the second half without a different mentality and a different scheme that wasn't working in the second half. Like, bro, are you not adapting? Are you not adjusting? What are y'all doing at halftime? Just because it worked in the first half, you need to get ready for some other shit in the second half. They didn't do that. Blown leads, crazy fucking ridiculous shit happening in the end zone, in the OT, or to go in the OT. It's all bad. So it's just like, oh, we'll see.
Right. So how does he
good job Hafley for getting that job, though.
So how does he come in that meeting? Like, that wasn't on me?
No, it's not on you. You're the defense coordinator, right? You defense coordinator?
Yes,
so why is that man over there when he should be over there? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why
getting the touchdown in the end zone. He wide open. Now he trying to chase him down. It's over. DJ Moore gonna get that every time. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? So it's just like, when I see him get that job, it's just like, okay, Miami, I mean, if y'all want to ride that boat, you get on that horse. You got to ride it.
And some of these guys are really bold too, because you would think he might want another opportunity with the job he had. Saying to win, to win it all.
Right.
Or trying to move on to, to the promotion that you don't necessarily know if you could do that job.
Yeah.
That's a bigger job.
Now
that's
see
a lot
here.
Ability.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's different. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people ain't meant to be the head dog.
Right.
You're a great coordinator. You're a great defensive guy. You're a great offensive guy. That's cool. Coordinate. But when it comes to being the head, where you got to be the leader of all the men, all the time, on both sides, special teams, this and that, going to the pressies, that's a different, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, too. Every time you lose, it's just like motherfuckers start here, at the beginning of the season, right? You start losing, motherfuckers. We just go on a 5-game losing streak, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They in the head coach shit like this.
Right. Like Philly this season.
They was all in Nick Sirianni's ass, nigga.
Like, what's going on?
Like this.
We still like, what's going on, sir?
Are you in there, nigga?
You got a few months, my nigga. Get this shit.
He better get it right. He better get his shit together this season. They better not look.
You got time.
Better not. They better get it together.
You got about 8 times.
Because Philly's a cruel town, man. They will get you up out of there.
Yeah, quickly.
Don't look sorry this season, Sirianni and the Eagles. Don't do it. They would throw trash cans on the field.
Because as bad as we look,
That's the problem.
we were still where we was at. But
Exactly. And I think that's the problem. You could have repeated. You legit could have repeated.
As bad as we finished, though, it don't look like we're gonna have a good start next season.
I don't know. Because you gotta bring a whole new you bringing a lot of different new stuff gonna have to come in.
Right. And regardless of what what you say about AJ Brown, you're getting rid of one of your top receivers, one of your starting receivers, which means you're gonna have to change things up on your offense.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to bring a lot of new pieces in.
Right.
Don't they gotta get a new coordinator?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And you bringing in another coordinator.
Not for Jalen Hurts.
And y'all division getting tougher. Jaden coming back.
It is tougher.
Cowgirls, Harbaugh and the Giants, good luck. All right, but let's move on, though. Let's go ahead and touch on this nasty-ass college championship game. That was nasty. I wasn't expecting Indiana to do that like that.
Yeah.
I thought Miami was going to win that thing, but the Heisman Trophy winner said, listen,
I got this thing.
This all my shit.
It's my shit.
I'm the quarterback. I'm the Heisman. I'm the champion.
Exactly.
Crown me. Crown me.
Hold on, Dre.
He like, nah, damn, the Big Ten championship. I want the big championship. Give me that natty. And it was nasty. It was a good game, though. But Indiana was doing their thing straight up. I was like, damn. Miami Miami is going to win this thing. And then Indiana was like, no, sir.
Not up in here. I feel bad for back, you know.
So talk about it.
For Carson back, you know what I'm saying? In his 10th college season. You know
Felt bad for who?
Couldn't get it done. Getting to the tippy top, but still couldn't get it done. I mean, it's the same. It's been the same thing that I've been seeing all season with Indiana. They controlling the trenches. They controlling the time of possession. Like he's a good coach. He's a good coach, apparently.
Signetti a dog.
Because I thought they was going out first.
He got dog in him as a coach.
It's Indiana. And
he got dog in him as a coach.
They ain't playing nobody tough in my eyes all season.
That's what we was talking about. Big Ten,
like
Big Ten lighting the
a
ass.
Playground. And they had.
Listen, man. Listen to me, okay? I got to talk about this. We talking about Indiana and Miami just played in the championship. So what that tells me is, college football is about to be all over the place. We about to start seeing teams that usually don't have no dog in the fight.
Right.
And that's just goes to show what NIL, these schools these people being able to put up all this money to get these good players to come from wherever, doing whatever. We about to start seeing, it's about to start getting live out here.
Look.
You still ain't send me nobody that went in the portal talking about they going to Colorado.
They're gonna be all right. Gonna be all right.
Hold on. What happened? Ain't nobody in the portal. They not going there?
Trust.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. But seriously though, like this college football shit is about to get crazy. They in the transfer portal like it's free agent day in the NFL,
thing you're
bro.
forgetting is
I'm in here. You can have
some of
me.
these
I'm
programs
in here.
like Colorado,
come off.
like Indiana. They made it all the way through. They won the championship. These programs really all they gotta do, like Jamie, if they touching the playoffs, that's gonna bring the guys. You don't know that. Dre,
but they're not gonna be touching the playoffs though, is what I'm saying.
Baby.
They ain't got the guys to get there.
Root for the guys though.
No. Ain't nobody going there, man.
You don't.
I root for the guys. It's Prime. You got to root for Prime, but you just got to keep it a buck with yourself. We should have took that Florida State job, took his ass down there to Florida, and he might be getting all the players. Went to Colorado.
Yeah.
No. I don't care how much bag they was willing to get that man. I know it was a big bag. Had to be to go to Colorado. And maybe he wanted the tough out. I'm going to go to Colorado, try to change that program around, which he has, I guess. They went from being 1-10 to,
quick 4 or 5.
Winning 5 games, 6 games. You know what I mean? 4 games, whatever. That's a change, I guess.
Right.
So, but you're not going to get the guys to be better or be more than that.
Dre.
Like, come on, man.
I'll be honest with you
Like the
though.
good guys,
It's
they
not
going to
like he
where the
didn't
bag
get the
is, and the bag is
guys.
usually going to come from
He just
a
didn't get the
school somewhere
guys.
better than
He
Colorado.
he got some high recruits, and he did get some people through the portal. For the previous season, the previous bad season, he just trusted the wrong guys. For being honest, we got some guys that he got some guys that were high on the boards.
Yeah.
Both of those
I
quarterbacks
don't
were
know,
high on the
man.
boards. Both of them.
Get that, but but here's the thing, and you know this for sure. Just
Exactly.
because a motherfucker's high on the board, maybe
Exactly.
he's not the best guy. He's not the guy. Cause come on, man, you know better. Just because a motherfucker was a dog in high school, don't mean he
Right.
gonna be a dog
Now
in
we could
college
ask him.
and college to the pros. It don't, you know, it's not
Right.
that simple.
Now, no.
So
Now I would love to see him get some
you're not
recruits so I can
picking the
really
right guy
judge
on that board, high or
his
low.
coach. Because are we going to have to start asking the question of maybe he's out his depth? You know what I'm saying? He might be you know what I'm saying? He might need to not be coaching in the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe but he's also dealing with some health
You
things
said that.
too. A lot
Do
of
you
health
think
things.
Prime would be better in the NFL?
He
I think that's
does
a lot of.
does
I
try to
think that
downplay
brings
it,
a lot of
and of
disconnect
course we're
between
rooting
you
for him,
and you.
praying
But he
for him.
tried to
But at the
downplay it
same
like it
time,
don't really.
affecting
You know what I'm saying?
your day-to-day coaching. You know what I'm saying? Coaching is a day-to-day thing. It's a daily
Yeah.
thing. It's constant. It never stops. It's year round. It don't stop. Is that affecting, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it could be physically if you're having to
Yeah.
go to appointments and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to affect it too much. But is it affecting your mental and the way you coach and things like that? And uh
Right.
you I would like to think he's strong with he's Deion
It
Sanders.
has to be.
We would like to think he's
You know it
strong-willed as
is.
well, but
You can't just brush that
if
shit under the rug.
right.
Yeah. But we talking about young men, and guess what they thinking about?
It
They
could.
fucking
You right about
coach.
that too. You
He
right
ain't
about
here
that too.
today. We already know where he at.
Right.
Man, that's gonna
Might
fuck
not
the
even be
whole practice up.
right, yeah. Exactly.
Cause it's Prime.
Yeah.
You know how he at practice. You know when he not there.
100% right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know, man. I pray for Prime. I want him to
You know,
succeed, no
and
matter
Prime
where it is. But I'm just saying, Colorado, I don't think it's people trying to go there, man. Cause come on, man. They've done it for the past few years. They got all the celebrities. It's Prime. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers should be in the portal talking about they going to Colorado. Youngins should be coming right out of high school talking about I'm going to Colorado. Cause you got the NFL players there. It's Prime.
oh God.
And to be honest, shit, if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I'll go to the Big 12 and run muck through that motherfucker. The Big 12. Okay. Who we got? Texas Tech. Who we got? Houston. Come on. What? You know what I mean? So if it was me, I'd be like, shit,
Right.
I'm about to go eat the Big 12. I'm gonna be Big 12 player of the year. You know what I'm saying? So you would
Where
think that, but I'm just saying, man, like, these motherfuckers rather go to California or you know what I mean,
right.
Florida or fucking Texas even.
Going Big 10
And
on
if
them.
they gotta go be cold, they gonna do it in Michigan or Ohio. They
Right.
not Colorado. Yeah, I
He showed
ain't.
out.
You got me
He
fucked
showed
up.
out.
But yeah, that
So
was a pretty good championship. The Heisman Trophy winner won it. That was good shit.
yeah.
I was happy about it being two
Yeah.
teams we ain't seen.
I
I
think it's
think
their first
Indiana, this is
I
their
think it's their
first
first
ever
ever.
championship or some shit. Or first since in a long time. So
Back in business. But will they be back in business?
shout out to them. But we did see one thing. We saw the U back in
they showed
business.
something. They had good defense. Carson Beck
You.
obviously shouldn't be back next season. So though, you know what I'm saying? They have right, they have a young boy quarterback. So we'll see. We'll see about them.
Nah, they gonna get a young boy.
I could see yeah, their running back gonna be going, but I
They
think in
running back
Miami
probably gone.
they can replace a running back. I think
He gone.
right. They still gonna be decent at they're still gonna have a
They
pretty
got
good run game,
because the
pretty
dude that
good
was
defense.
coming in for him, they be all right.
Right, they should be able to reload. We'll see how they're looking at quarterback. They'll make it to the
They should be able
playoffs.
to reload.
They'll
It's
be in that
Miami.
playoff talk. Right. They'll be in that playoff talk late season. But we'll see what happens then.
Yeah, because it's staying 12 teams.
For sure.
We'll see. We'll see. But I am excited about college though, man. I might have to start watching more college ball now, man. Because all
Exactly.
this, I mean, it's a mini pro. It's a mini pro league out this
What I'm
joint.
liking about it is
It's a step above
right.
semi-pro because they
What I
get
do
real
like about
dollars
it
and there's some
is
real athletes out
all the
here.
NIL stuff. Even
No
with
diss
all
to
the
semi-pro. I'm just
negative
saying,
things that
it's
do come
levels to
with it,
this.
the negative talk that comes. What I do see coming good out of it is these kids' work ethic. They not
Yeah, yeah.
bullshit. They not bull. They understand what it takes to earn these. Some
No,
some of them do be bullshitting, and we see what happens to them. But some of these guys are,
some
are,
of
are
them be
working their
bullshitting,
asses off for these
but we see what
meals.
happens to them.
Right, right,
Bro, they out here eating. They not just look. I'm not just gonna get this by
right.
my name or who I know or nah, bro. You gotta bring
100%.
you gotta bring your pads. You gotta put your shoes on and come into this gym and work.
Don't be willing to put in the work.
And you always see like it be some good talent
Right,
out here, but motherfuckers just don't be willing to put in the work.
right.
And that's a sad thing. That's a
I hear
sad thing. I
you.
was one of them niggas sometimes.
Yeah,
I ain't want to put that work in. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, bro. Say what you want.
you tripping, nigga.
You
I
know what I
was I
mean?
was
We
down
both
for the work
athletes, but
when it came
sometimes, bro, you just be
to
like,
the
man, fuck this. I can't do this.
yeah, yeah. See, you
No, I'm
trip.
talking about sometimes I'm just
I
like,
was never.
nah, I ain't going today, man. Leave me
Yeah,
alone, man.
it cost.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah, yeah,
But it costs me though. It costs you. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm proving fat. Like it
right,
will cost you in the long run.
right,
Yo, even taking a day
right.
off,
And,
bro. You just need a
and
day. It costs,
right,
man.
and what
You have
athletes
no
don't,
idea.
should remember too is even
You missed
the
this part of
added
practice.
time
Oh, you ain't go
cost
work out.
that you add that extra time, that extra time in your playbook.
Yeah. The
Like,
extra time.
because if I see another receiver in the NFL run the wrong
And
route,
everybody don't
or
put the
the
extra
quarterback
time
be
in. And I don't
mad
know how
because
they
they
think
did the
they gonna
wrong
make it
thing,
in this motherfucking.
that's playbook, baby. You should be in the playbook. That's film room. You should be in the playbook in the film room constantly, especially if that's what you're getting paid to do.
That's here. Always. If you really trying to do something, if you really trying to make shit happen, you trying to be pro, you trying to do whatever it is that you trying to do in this
When I
sports
played
shit,
ball, even
bro,
with
you
high
gotta be
school,
on your shit.
high school, little college, and mugs
It's
used
not
to,
for
all right, we go
kids.
to the film room, that's 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then, all right, we're gonna go play Madden, saying play Batman, watch TV 4 or 5 hours. I'm like,
Right.
and then you go do the wrong thing on the field. That just pissed me off because you only spent 30 minutes this week in the film room. What?
Yeah. You're not in tune. That's what I'm saying. That's
Come
why
on,
you
man.
running
You in
the
the
wrong
wrong
route.
gap.
You're in the wrong.
You in the wrong
They lined
gap.
up in this and you supposed to do that and you did this.
Come on. It's you. It's you, nigga.
And then be looking around like it wasn't them. Nigga, it was you. Don't look at
Exactly. He was
him.
in weight room. He not getting pushed
He
around.
was at
He
the
not getting
film
trucked.
room. He was in the weight room this weekend. And it's even more
Right.
so now, man. And now with them giving out money and stuff, bro, you gotta be on it. They can replace you.
Right.
Only a few motherfuckers get to make it to the pros, but it's a lot of motherfucking talent in college. A lot of talent in high school. Everybody
Right.
nice.
And get stomped on.
We the baddest team. And then you go out there and meet the baddest team. Get your ass. You know when it's real fucked up. You know how when you in high school, I don't know how it really was in Georgia, but in Philly, when you get to the playoffs, you're not playing them teams that you used to
Yeah.
playing all year round. You playing some
Right.
motherfucking team from the middle of PA that
They right.
just
And they used to
breed
been in
running
the
backs, and they
playoff
got
type
3
shit.
of them, and they all 3 of them
Right.
gonna
They've
have
been in the
100
playoffs every
tonight,
year. This your
unless you
first
can
year
stop them
been in the playoff.
every
Right.
year. You a new juggernaut.
One,
This the
one
long-standing
thing that
juggernaut that's been
always
doing this thing, and you
will
about
get
to
a
get
team,
blasted.
will make a
You
team
thought y'all had
eyes open
athletes?
up like this. The weight of offensive linemen, the size of defensive linemen, offensive linemen, the
Yeah.
speed of defensive linemen, offensive linemen that
Yeah.
are 300, 400
Yes.
pounds. That's what
Bro.
always what
Man,
you come out on the field to do warm ups. You see them out there moving at a 4.2 speed, at a 4.5.
bro, you ain't got to tell me, because first of all, you know how life was for me as a football player, okay? I
Right,
started out, with the Sharks, Pop Warner. I'm out here defensive
right.
end,
Thinking you a big,
center,
you a
trying
little
to get my
guy.
hands on the ball sometimes at running back or
You
tight end or some shit.
never,
Got to high
never
school.
play defensive end. For
I can't
what?
play defensive end anymore.
Right. Maybe. You might get your
I'm
long
not playing
and you
center.
might get your long
That's for
snap in.
sure. Long snapper,
Right.
maybe. I might have to put bricks in my damn shorts to get in
Yeah.
there. But bro, high school, I'm
Go
like, all
right
right,
up,
well,
go
we
right
got to
over.
find something else to do here. Those guys look about my size. That's probably where I need to be. I'm gonna go over here with these motherfuckers. That's where I'm going.
Right.
Dude, the linemen changed. It's like, hold on, this is high school? Wasn't y'all 8th grade
Right.
last year with me? Nah. They from the middle of the state somewhere.
Right.
Just move close enough where they can go to West. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big ass dude. Okay, so now we got to change. Then you get to college and you like,
Pretty good.
shit, I thought I was pretty good in high school, bro. These
And
motherfuckers up
pretty
here is
heavy.
pretty good too. And that's what I be saying, like, and heavy. You thought the lineman in high school was huge. College. And that's what I'm saying for me.
Right.
Because, high school, I started playing running back and DB. So,
At all.
when you go to college, you think you're going to stay on that same trajectory. Man, them defensive linemen ain't playing with you. You thought you was running through this hole? I know it looked open
Right.
for a second, but your little ass, come here. I'm having you for lunch. You know how you always need to, and then we'll move on so we can get out of here. But you know how else you can tell when shit changes?
Yeah.
The nonsense going on in the locker room. At
Right.
each level,
Right.
it changed.
Right.
Bullshit in Pop Warner.
At the very
Motherfuckers
least,
we
'cause
don't give a
you gonna
fuck.
have
We
your
just in here.
jokesters in the locker
It's
room
halftime,
always.
so you know what I mean?
But
We might be
at the
under
very
a
least,
tree.
the cleanliness,
We ain't even in the
the tidiness.
Yeah.
But no, not just that, but we not no grown men
Bruh.
that's trying to be
Come on, man.
prepared is
Well,
gonna
that's
put
because
up
they
with
got
that.
people that's hired to
With
clean that shit.
within with somebody nasty.
No. And you right, because college, sometimes it might be, it ain't gonna be like that for long. Like we might have lost real bad. Motherfuckers are just pissed and they ain't, you know what I mean? I'm leaving this right where it's
Yeah.
at. But most of the time, it's a different environment. High school, it just look,
Can't even be in
bro,
here. I gotta get the fuck
really?
up out of here. I gotta get
You in the locker
I
room
used to
like, I
get
don't even want to be
I
in
used to say
here.
I used to put on a little t-shirt and get the fuck up out of
I'm
there.
showering at home. I gotta go. I'm getting out of here, bro. Put my coat on. I'm gone.
Shit.
I already got an hour trip to get home.
Right.
This is a bullshit. But yeah, man, you can't be playing now, man. They paying motherfuckers. Everybody. Yo, there's dudes out here in their bag, man. And y'all can't come
Yeah.
out here
Oh,
sleeping
they
thinking y'all
not
gonna
gonna
get on these college
you know,
teams.
cause you know
Motherfucker, it's probably hard to get
I
on a
don't know why.
JUCO team.
Yeah, cause you know who be on them JUCO
And
teams?
people be sleeping on JUCOs and D3 schools. You know how hard it
Trying
is
to
to
go
get on
be on
those teams?
was on a D1, at a
Somebody trying to go
D1
be on the D1.
already.
Somebody
And
that
was
might have had some
it might have
GPA
been showing
issues.
out, but terrible grades. Dropped out first, stupid shit.
Right. Grades. Yeah. And that's what I be saying. There's some
So
dog athletes out
right.
here just couldn't keep their GPA.
Right.
Guess where they at? JUCO, D3. I mean, somewhere
Yeah.
being a dog. That shit, that's where he had to go because his ass couldn't get his books together. So that's why I don't like when motherfuckers be talking down on wherever they win or what league. Man, you know how hard it
Never.
is to get on that team, bro?
Yeah.
Because let's keep it a buck. You really can't just walk on
Yeah.
some college team. You got to have some film, especially if you're going to play. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what school you went to. You played in college? Oh, that's
Right.
dope. Yeah, I went to blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Oh, that's cool, man. You ain't got to talk down on your shit
Well,
like,
no
like
matter
you
where
ain't
you
did
go,
shit.
no
First
matter
of all, being a student
no matter
athlete is
how
hard.
fast you think you are, somebody
So
faster.
kudos, my nigga.
Matter how-
Kudos.
Matter how strong, right. Somebody you think you strong, and somebody out
There's
there
somebody
stronger.
faster and bigger. You might just
And
be
somebody out
fast.
there
This
stronger.
nigga's
and
fast
somebody out
and
there,
big.
and if he not stronger than you, he just as strong, but he move a little different. He
Nigga,
move
that's
he
basically
move
what the
better
nigga
than you,
told me.
a little quicker than you. He might got longer arms. He might just got longer arms,
Moving
bigger
different.
hands.
A little more elusive. You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny to me? And then we can move on. I'm gonna just say this real quick. The motherfuckers who was recruiting Derrick Henry, it's like you looking at this motherfucker, then you looking at his comparable, the guys that hold on. What the they in the same? He's coming out of high school? That nigga's huge. And you see him, you rolling the tape for
What that
another player
contract
that's in
would
the
have looked
same
like
league
if it was
coming
in
out, and you like,
But
how I'm
with
not gonna want him.
Nick Saban and Derrick Henry, it would have looked like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it would have been exactly. They would have been paying him in bushels.
Film.
The fuck?
film.
Like, I'm
You don't
just
even have to
saying, could
watch
you imagine
film.
watching
His
film and you
stats
see
on
Derrick
paper
Henry?
look
You don't
so
even want to go to
insane
the
and
next
ridiculous.
player. You can't.
But I'm saying though, before you even get to the film, your eyes already
But you
popping out of
always
your
want to
fucking
see it in
stall.
action.
But
But you know,
either way, you're
sometimes a
gonna be like,
motherfucker
damn,
can
what
do
high
that
school?
depending
He
on
was
what high
playing
school
with
they go
kids.
to and where
He's
it's
a
at.
man amongst boys. When you
These
look at
gaudy
those
ass
stats,
stats.
you're gonna be like, no matter where that nigga was at, he was a man amongst little tiny boys. Exactly. He was obviously
He was
wherever
gonna
he
do
was at,
something.
it was him
He
versus
just went
Papa
crazy
Warner.
in this league. He would have did this in this league. It still would have been crazy.
The Gator boy the ball 200 times a game or something.
Could you imagine
like
lining
that.
up across from that
Crazy.
motherfucker? Hold on, man. I seen you do some dog shit in high school to some niggas, some running backs, bro. But you got Derrick Henry coming out of the backfield on the other
What you
side.
mean?
What's your initial
What are you talking about?
response when he go to run through the hole and you standing right there? What are you thinking? I'm not saying you know hull and like you gonna retreat or something. I'm just saying, what are you thinking though? Are you like, oh, I'm about to smack this motherfucker because he think he big as shit,
He
or I'm about
anybody
to
else.
hit him low and try to
Oh,
make a
in
business,
that hole, in that
or I'm gonna
hole,
try
he
to rip the
anybody
ball
else.
out his head because he carrying that thing.
When you a dog
What you
in the
mean?
hole, he anybody
But come
else.
on, this
Trust
Derrick
me.
Henry, this nigga's huge coming through the hole though. Ain't
Trust
nothing
me.
you ever tackled
Trust me.
before.
No. I'm not saying I'm gonna win.
Is he barbecue chicken?
He might end up doing some crazy shit. But in that hole, anybody else. I'm tackling that nigga. And in my mind, that nigga is not finna do me crazy. And if he put that arm up, well, I'm telling you right now, if he put that arm up, he will lose because that arm, that's out the way. Watch out. Tackle. I used to love seeing that arm come out. Cause the thing about it is that stiff arm
I'm just
come
saying
out.
because I seen you murder some niggas in
Closed.
that hole.
Cause it's Derrick Henry, and that's why I said when he coming through that hole, he's anybody fucking
I don't know
else.
why.
Cause when that arm come up, all you doing is opening up that fucking body, and it's just like boxing after that, nigga.
You smashing his ass.
And you make yourself prone to fumble. Exactly. And that's why he be fumbling. Because motherfuckers
and you make
understand
yourself
that. That
prone
motherfucker
to fumble.
He's so big, sometimes he run like a statue, but he's still great. I don't want to
He
diminish
loves
him at
stiff
all.
arming.
Right.
Yep. Nah, you're not. I'm with you though. You right about that nigga. All right, man. Let's move on. Let's get to these championship games.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. I'm ready for this shit.
Denver, New
and
England.
New England.
New England should run away with that.
Rams and Seahawks.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If it was Bo Nix in there,
Denver don't have their quarterback. They better run away with it.
But Bo Nix out.
Don't lose to
Stidham. Drake May and that offense and Vrabel have showed time again that it really don't matter what defense is out there. They can move the ball. They're gonna put up points.
They gonna put up
points. I think it's gonna matter. I think it's gonna.
It is in Denver. I don't think that matters.
Rams, Seahawks,
and I think New England gonna get in that ass. Now the more intriguing game though is
what I told you.
That's going to come down
him already. I think I told you.
Is Sam Darnold for real?
What I told you was
because I was wrong about it.
I didn't say you're not wrong yet. Okay, but what I told you was
hold your horses. I ain't wrong yet. Cause if he lose
that
today,
defense is good enough, and they run the ball good enough to where Sam Darnold, if he not turn the ball over, he can drive the ball downfield. They down one guy, but don't
they down their running back.
But don't sleep on Kenneth Walker, you know what I'm saying, popping some 20 yards.
That's a big guy though. That's their big guy.
That's when but see, that's when it's likely.
When the defense, against the Rams,
when the defense is too good, because then it's 3, 4, 5. Then somebody missed.
Yeah.
They're not the greatest. Then somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody missed.
And they're
not
the best or the greatest defense.
That Rams offense is the powerhouse. And Nakua.
But the Rams offense.
Nakua.
Got Puka and
MVP,
Devontae.
But Nakua plays like he
both
wants
the running
to win
backs
a
is
fucking
good.
championship.
And Stafford's my MVP.
Yes, but he play like he play like he knows.
He plays like he wants to win every fucking
down.
game.
Exactly. And when I see a guy playing every down
hold on.
he knows like
not even every game. He knows every down he wants to win. It's a game of
inches. If I want to get here, I gotta play here. I gotta be right here. Every catch matters. Every fucking route matters. He play like dog. Right. He's playing like he want to win a championship. That's how.
I'm with you, and that's the pedigree to win a championship. Because you know what that tells me.
Exactly.
He in the
because he's not
gym
your
every
build-a-bear
day.
wide receiver.
He in the film room every day. He doing it every day.
He could catch anything.
He'll
He
come
can
across the
he
middle,
run
go up the
any route.
sideline, run the ball out the backfield, ass motherfucker.
It's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be
I
the
like it.
one of the best games all
It's
sure.
gonna be a good game. I think
You took
I think the Rams gonna win though. That's just really because I'm not Jansen gonna go off probably and Sam Darnold gonna have an okay game, but I think he gonna make the
okay.
mistakes to put the Seahawks in a bad spot and the Rams ain't coming to bullshit. Sean McVay ain't coming to play.
Y-
He trying to get that shit done. He trying to
Yeah.
get that chippy. I don't think he gonna beat whoever
I'm gonna
come
tell you
out of the
what I see
AFC,
happening.
which is probably gonna be
I'm gonna
New
tell you
England
why I
because of
picked the
Denver's
Seahawks.
quarterback injury.
Here's what I see. I
Okay.
see Seahawks defense causing turnovers. That's what I see. They make play. They got playmakers on defense.
Hmm.
Rams defense is solid. Seahawks defense got
I'm with you.
playmakers on defense. They force turnovers.
They
They
solid.
force turnovers.
Seahawks defense, I think, is
And
better.
I see that happening. I see that happening for even an MVP. I see an aged. He's still an aged
And they get
quarterback.
after the quarterback.
And this is going to be a tough. This is going to be one of those. This is a late. This is the AFC Championship.
Yes.
This defense is going to come out. We see it every year in and year out. These tough games, like these defenses that have these playmakers show out. I see them force turnovers.
So you think it
I don't even. I don't think it's necessarily
so if
going to
I'm
be a
hearing
low
you right,
scoring
you think it's
affair.
gonna
I
be a
think it's
low
going to be.
scoring
I think because
affair,
I think
field goals,
Stafford will get a
and the
couple of
Seahawks
chances
gonna
to make
come
a
out.
couple of big plays. They'll get in the end zone for sure. But I think the X factor will be their Seahawks defense making some turnovers, and giving Sam
Okay.
Darnold and that offense more opportunities to put points on the board. And I think they'll be able. I think that they'll be able to put more points on the board than the Rams. I think it'll be the score end up being some more something like probably 27-17, something like that. All
I'm
right.
thinking 20-17 Rams. And I'm gonna tell you like this though. I'm picking the Rams, and like I said, 2017, something like that. But I wouldn't be
A
surprised if the
mug, man,
Seahawks did
and
win,
that's
and I'm gonna tell you
contributing to them
why.
turnovers. That's going to contribute
The
to them
12th man is a
turnovers as
motherfucker,
well.
man. Seahawks
Yes,
at
sir.
home and in the helping the defense and everything like that. I could see him winning, but I think the Rams gonna do it. I think McVay and the MVP Stafford, because he need that MVP. He's got a chip. He deserves some MVP, especially
Right.
this year. He did his thing and his team winning, so got to give it to him. And then New England, Denver. I'm thinking
I don't think so. I think that's going to be. I think that though. I think
I
if
don't
they
know
come
because
in with the
New England
mindset
can blow some
of
shit up.
these these guys do not have their starting quarterback, which means our defense can be aggressive.
We can beat
Our
Stidham.
defense can be aggressive, and then our offense can be steady.
Ooh.
Our offense can be steady. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball with Drake.
I think they need to run the ball a lot, play action. I don't know what they're going to do with Stidham. I don't know what kind of quarterback Stidham is, but I will say this. No matter who's at quarterback,
One thing
their
I'm gonna
defense
say,
is good, and
a
Sean Payton's the
backup
coach.
quarterback
So y'all better come ready to play.
is not going to be able to effectively move the ball um with a defense like that under pressure like that. It's gonna be the pressure. It's gonna be the pressure.
I think this. If Stidham come in there,
Talk to me now.
I don't think Sean Payton's going to allow Stidham to be the reason they win or lose that game.
And he's a good coach.
I'm not going to put you in any position to be the reason or the cause for us not to go to the Super Bowl. And what I'm saying is, for the motherfuckers
I
who
hear
don't
you.
get what I'm saying, Sean Payton is going to have kid gloves on and a leash. And Stidham ain't going to be put in no position where he going to throw some stupid interceptions or fumble the ball
So
or, you know what I mean? He's not going to make him
but see, Dre, that's where
the end all be all to
now
winning
you
this
saying
game. It's not
they're
going to
going
be,
to win
and
in the
that's crazy
trenches.
because he's a quarterback.
They're gonna have to run the ball. They're gonna have to play defense good enough to stop that offense from
Run the ball,
Denver's defense is pretty good. But like I said, we've seen
which they can
Vrabel in
do.
that
Denver's
offense
defense is
and
good.
Drake May in that offense play
They can
well
run the
against
ball.
some decent defenses. Hey,
Right.
I'm taking.
So
I'm,
we'll see. We'll see. I think Vrabel and Drake may gonna get it done, and I think the Rams gonna get it done. I'm
yeah,
thinking New England is
I can
gonna be
see
like
that. I can see them taking it
they might be 30
slow,
to 17.
going steady. I can see it end up being like 21-3, 21-6. They might put a couple those up. Denver.
Mm,
Yeah, I see that being like 21,
okay.
21-6, something like that. But then I see Seahawks winning. I see Seahawks winning. I think they'll put up 27 points to
Okay.
Rams 17. I think we're gonna see a Seahawks Patriots. Don't
Okay.
that sound right? Seahawks
We're gonna see.
Patriots.
We gonna see.
What? Come on now. Denver Rams or
No.
Seahawks Patriots. I like that. A rematch. Yeah. Now you
I
talk
don't need a
now we're
rematch
talking
to
big.
that.
Now you're talking yeah, I like where your head is at. Match.
I don't need to
That
see
that,
it.
that sounds almost worthy.
No. No. If the
Yeah,
Seahawks do
facts.
go and play the Patriots,
Facts.
they gotta go get Marshawn Lynch and run the
Yeah.
ball. They gotta do that.
Right.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Have him run the last touchdown in to win the game.
Yeah.
Like they should have did years ago. Instead of throwing it with Russ. What the hell were they
Taking
thinking?
the win.
So okay, that's cool. I'm taking the Rams, you taking the Hawks, and I'm pretty sure we're both taking New England. So we got New England in the Super Bowl,
He
and
might.
you
And
got the
if he
Seahawks.
starts
I
turning that
got the
ball
Rams,
over, we'll
man.
see
I
though.
don't think
It
Sam
the
Darnold
thing
gonna
about
be
it
Sam
is
Darnold.
we're going their defense be forcing turnovers.
I like what you said about their defense. I don't think I thought
Yeah.
about their defense. And
Yeah.
I know, and they're good.
They
They're really good. And so if that line not
they get
blocking,
picks, they force fumbles, they get to
because
it
we
on
seen
defense
Stafford when he
over
get under
there.
that crazy pressure, he getting sacked a lot. He got two dog
And I
receivers
think
though. Devontae and
yeah,
Vet,
if they
he'll help
do
him
end up
out.
winning, if the Rams end up winning,
Puka,
I think
just get
Devontae
it
should
to
have a
him.
big day. Because he's a possession guy. He's a big, you know what I'm saying? Because that, like I said, that defense should be getting after it. So he's gonna need to find his guys. Of course, Puka, he could throw it up. He can throw it up to Puka. Find Puka. He's got to get that ball out quick.
Right.
I think if he finds himself, yeah, yeah.
That's for
I
sure.
like Matt Stafford
But
on the
that's why I
run. But
said
I think if he
Devontae gonna
finds
help him.
himself on the
And
run
Puka,
in
he could
this
just get that
game,
thing out.
it's going to go bad. Exactly.
Not gonna be good because that defense a little different. But we'll see because
What you mean?
so they split the games this season.
One this week or one
Hold on.
is back to back week, right? Back to back weekend. AFC Championship one week and then NFC
What you
Championship
mean?
next week, or vice versa. Okay, yeah.
No,
They
I'm
split,
saying the
yeah.
Seahawks and the Rams
Right.
played each other this year already. The Rams won and then the Seahawks won.
Yeah, because that's a division. That's a division. This is a division game
Seahawks
too,
had Seahawks
right?
beat them 30-25.
Yeah.
Rams beat 21 to. I know that's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be even tougher
It's
because
gonna
they
be. I
play
think
each
it'll be
other
better.
already and they split the game. So
I
we'll see though. It's gonna be a
I
good
think
game. It's gonna be
personally,
better than the
honestly, if I'm being really being honest,
Patriots
I think that New
against
England
the
game
Bo Nix list
could go bad for
Denver
Denver.
Broncos.
I think they could get yeah,
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. I think they can get ran
yeah,
out of the stadium.
yeah.
But we'll see. Because like I said, Sean Payton, their defense is good, so we'll see.
Right.
I ain't gonna count them out. But New England should win that game handedly, for sure. Hey, but that's all we got this week on the Street Center podcast. We'll be back next week, you know what I mean? Wrap things up. And like I said, we're gonna start getting into this basketball shit,
Right.
as the All-Star break comes up, you know what I mean? And then we get into the second half of the season. But yeah, it's the Street Center podcast. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, and we out of here. Later, Chuckaroons.